Hi everyone, what is up? Today I'm going to show you some of my home decor for the fall. I'm loving this weather. I can't wait to show you. I'm also going to show you a recipe, an easy recipe, fall recipe that my family enjoys. Okay, so these are the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need chili powder. I get the mild because I don't like hot. You need 2 cans of Goya tomato sauce, some adobo, 2 onions, 1 sweet potato, it's already been pre-washed, and a bell pepper. Okay, now I'm going to cut the 2 onions. Okay, so I have my onions chopped. I always have a bowl near me so I can throw the, all the trash in there. So yeah, that part's done. So here I have, a bell pepper. I'm going to only use half of this because it's a really big green bell pepper, but so yeah. To make less of a mess, it's better to cut like on the sides, you know how, because all the seeds come out if you cut it in the middle. So I try to cut on the sides, even though I'm going to save this part because I don't need that much. So I'm just going to chop these up. You want to get yourself a good knife because, if you don't have a good knife, it won't cut right, and that's not good. Okay, so I have my green pepper already chopped. So now I'm just going to, put it aside in a bowl. Okay, now I have a sweet potato. I'm just going to peel it. This is a really big sweet potato. I love sweet potato, so I try to add it in many of my dishes. It's very good for you. It has a lot of vitamins. Okay, I'm now going to chop my sweet potato. So I'm going to cut off the sides, put it in the garbage bowl, and then I'm going to cut it up. Sweet potato is a little bit harder to cut than, you know, a regular potato, so gotta be careful. So here's my sweet potato chopped up in little tiny squares. You want to try to get it, you know, chopped up as small as you can. Again, it's just something I'm adding to the chili just to give it a little more flavor. So, you know, you want to make sure you cut it up really small. And now I'm just gonna put it in a separate bowl. So now you can see that I have my chopped sweet potato, my green bell pepper, some onion, 2 onions, small onions, and we're almost ready to go. Now I'm going to open up a can of Goya red kidney beans. So, you know, you want to drain your can. And now I'm going to open 2 small cans of the Goya tomato sauce. I love this sauce. It just has so much flavor. This is my family's favorite sauce to cook with. And it's not a huge can, so I like that it comes in a little small can, so then you can just toss the can when you're done. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add my hamburger meat to the pan. As most of you know, hamburger releases its own oil, so you know I didn't really need to put oil in the pan. Okay, so I'm going to add some adobo. Even though I have the chili seasoning packet, I like to add a little bit of adobo just for more flavor. I'm going to add just a little bit of Himalayan salt. So here I am, almost done with this hamburger meat. Got to cook it for a little bit more. So I drained, you know, the oil that was coming out of it. So now it's almost cooked. Okay, so I'm now going to add my McCormick chili seasoning pack to the meat. That, you know, it's not pink anymore, so I can do that. And stir it up. And now I'm going to add my Goya red kidney beans, just 1 can. You just want to stir it up. Get all that seasoning mixed in there. Okay, so I'm going to add a little olive oil to a separate frying pan, just so that I can cook the pepper, onions together. So I'm going to add my onions. And while my onions is frying in the pan, I'm going to add my 2 cans of the Goya tomato sauce. And then stir it up a little. Medium heat. Okay, now that my onions are a little, cooked, I'm going to add the green pepper and give it a stir. And now I'm going to add my chopped sweet potato to my chili. And give that a stir. And I'm just going to add a little bit of water just so that my sweet potato can cook in the chili. Not too much, just a little bit, maybe a half a cup. So, you can see that, the liquid is there. So you want to kind of press down so that your sweet potato goes a little bit under the liquid so that it can cook all the way through. So my veggies are almost done. My green pepper and onion. So now I'm going to shut off that side and I'm going to add this to my chili mixture. So now I'm going to add my onion and green pepper to the chili mix. It smells so good in here. And then I'm just going to give it a stir. Doesn't that look good? Nice and colorful for the fall. I know it's not the fall yet, but we're pretty much there. So, this is definitely a hearty meal, for those cold fall nights. So my family loves this recipe, and I hope that you guys do too. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cover this up a little bit and put it on low, maybe on 3, and just have it simmer for maybe about 10 minutes. Keep on mixing it and then it will be done. Look how good this looks, bubbling. This is so good. You guys have to try this. Your family will love it. And my mom brought me back this apron from Peru. It actually has the pisco sour recipe on it. I love it. And this is the first time I'm actually wearing it. So now I'm going to show you how to make a delicious beverage. I'm going to put some ice in it first, in this glass. Okay, this beverage is really simple to make. So you're just going to add a little less than half of orange juice. Any orange juice will do. Probably better if it doesn't have pulp, but this one has some pulp. You're going to add some Sprite. Doesn't that look good already? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut an orange in half like that. Or you could do a big circle like that. And there you go. Delicious orange juice and Sprite beverage. Your family will love it. Okay, everyone, so this is how it looks. The chili is done and it's smelling delicious. So my family, you know, we eat this chili with rice. So I made some rice in this rice cooker. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You know, I added my rice and I garnished it with a little bit of parsley, just so it looks a little fancy for you guys. My beverage here, my delicious beverage. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please click and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless, everyone.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that